What are you saying?
It has been a while. It has been a while. It's been at least 4 weeks since I posted a YouTube video, and it's been around like 2 months since I've actually picked up the camera to film. We are trying to learn more about the part of the US that we're in and explore more places that we've never been to before. And we're gonna go check out Hot Springs in Arkansas, and we're taking you with us. So Hot Springs, Arkansas is like a super charming city. There are natural thermal springs and like many bathhouses, at least I've heard that from my friends. And it's kind of nestled in the mountains and has historically been like a wellness and kind of health and wellness retreat destination. Did you know that Hot Springs, Arkansas used to be a hideout for gangsters like Al Capone? Did you know that?
So there's a bunch of casinos there.
Yeah.
And these gangs used to just use it as their retreat, like the resort retreat, to like gamble and just chill.
That's crazy.
So they used to fly in there. So yeah, it's a gang. I think they have tours and stuff.
That's awesome.
You want to go to any of the tours? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like the next gangster in there. Let's go.
The gangs?
We have reached the airport. And at this point, you all know the drill. This is our flight prep. Today's a bit icy and chilly, but it is also kind of sunny, and I can feel the snow melting, and things are starting to get warmer.
Check the fuel from these vents. So what you're looking for is if there's any water in the fuel. So
Okay.
if there's water in the fuel, it will separate in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking for it to be blue. So they color the type of fuel you need, certain color, so you know
So
the
is
right
that
fuel.
correct?
Blue is good.
All right.
You can also do down here, if there is one. So clear, right? Do you see any water?
No, it's clear.
And then just put it back in. So there's 53 gallons of fuel, and that's about a 5-hour trip. 5-hour trip. Oil's good. Feels good. And then you just toss it back here, I guess. Then we do the flight pre-check.
Ooh, my sneakers are all slushy and gross.
Move.
Okay.
Move.
So,
PFD on. Annunciators. You want us to bring you back any pizza?
like press the green button and the gate at the same time.
What gate?
Like push.
Oh.
Anyways, okay, so these private airports, they have this thing called a courtesy car service where if you fly into the airport, they have a car like this ready for you. You can use this car free of charge to explore around Hot Springs, and then when you're done, bring it back to the air. Well, we're gonna go to DeLuca's Pizza. So we've heard a lot about this place. It's meant to be one of the best or the best pizza spots in the South. Let's go see how we feel about it. The last pizza outing I did with Rohan obviously did not go too well, and you've seen that in a previous vlog. On the surface, Hot Springs feels very much like any other American city, but honestly that is true of many American cities. Many neighborhoods are just like versions of each other. Some are like watered down versions, but they're still very similar to one another. Like your big cities will all have some kind of a difference, but in general, when it comes to the suburbs, they're very indistinguishable. So there are lots of restaurants. The main thing here is the bathhouses and the restaurants and the thermal springs, the hikes and the national park. Have you ever been here, Rohan?
Yes, I've been here many times.
You have?
I have a house here somewhere.
Okay, right. Welcome to the historic downtown. Like Hot Springs is great, I'm sure. There are thermal baths, there are all these things I told you, but this is what we really want. It's yours.
You can see we're in DeLuca's Pizza. It's in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And, you know, there's famous for all the woman portraits behind me, so I have no idea why.
I can't tell if they're paintings or pictures, but I can't tell who they are.
I don't know. Maybe you should ask the waitress.
There has to be some relevance. We need to find out what this is about, guys. So this is Italian meatballs and some bread. Yes, good. Not bad. It's like with a tomato sauce and some ricotta. It is so delicious. So good. Try the bread. I don't know what kind of bread this is. Looks like it's like sourdough. It has dunked in some of the ricotta. Let's try the bread now. Oh wow. This pizza is massive. Shall we? It's very hot.
Oh.
Yeah. Here
Sure, try it.
Alright.
How was it? Out of 10.
9. How much you rate it?
So it has a good crunch. You can taste like the earthiness of the oven on the oily side. I think
Yeah, it's a bit oily and greasy.
That's what I would give it an 8-ish out of 10. This is Trish, and then the owner is right behind me. There.
He's really sweet. He came and greeted us, asked us how the food is, and he's got a really interesting life story. So he used to be a Wall Street trader back in the days in New York, in Brooklyn. To-go boxes, one for our crew at the airport and one for us. Alright guys, so we wrapped up at DeLuca's Pizza, and honestly it was really good. You might have seen a glimpse of the owner in the background, but as I was saying inside, it was too loud to continue my story. But he, after he lost his parents, like 2 days apart, he quit his job, reevaluated his life, and decided that he wanted to start a restaurant to honor his Italian culture and his family. And so he actually left New York to go to Naples and learn all about food and gastronomy and pizza. Met a wonderful woman named Anna, an older woman who people told him to sort of meet. I think he wrote down like 65 recipes or 65 pages of recipes from her that are like OG Italian, as authentic as it gets, and that's kind of the like foundation and basis of his restaurant. So I will say I've been to Italy before, and if you have gone to Italy and you've had pizza there, you'll realize that Italian pizza is like very thin and it's very simple. They're very simple ingredients, you know, they don't like overcomplicate it with like 1,000 toppings. It's usually like very simple combinations. Like this pizza really reminded me of like pizza I've had in Italy, so it's very authentic. It was a little bit oily and greasy, but it was really good. So I would recommend this place if you ever happen to be in Hot Springs, Arkansas, or want to do a day trip from one of the surrounding areas. I did ask our server why there are so many pictures of women around the restaurant.
Best court.
And one of the articles, or like a Reddit thread that I saw about this restaurant and the owner, was that he like really appreciates women, let's just say. He has these pictures of women all over, and there were other things mentioned in that Reddit thread, but I will not delve into that here. I loved the server's take on it. She was like, oh, actually, these are all pictures of like real women in Hot Springs who are like business owners and like entrepreneurs, and they're like doing things around the community. So there's like some 25 pictures of women in there, and they're all real women who are local to Hot Springs. Quite
No,
they're taken a certain
right?
Yeah, they were taken a certain way. She also had another hot take, which was that she claims the pictures are all photos of his exes. So I'll leave it to your imagination, and if you ever come to Hot Springs, try asking a server what those pictures are about, and let's see if you get a different answer, and then comment below on this video. But yeah, for now, we're heading back home. So we will catch you in our next vlog. I am about to embark in a season of travel, so is Rohan. I'm heading to Rajasthan and Delhi and Kerala. So it's going to be a good India trip, all packed into like 3 intense weeks. But there's so much. I always love my India trips because not only is it home and I get to spend time with family and it's just like my comfort place, but it's also like 3 different states that have very different vibes and food and history and things to do. So I love all my trips to India because there's just so much to capture there. There is no shortage of people willing to talk to you, cool, funny, beautiful things to capture. And this is my first time going since I started this channel, so I'm very much looking to putting some amazing videos together and to exploring new places with you, because I've never been to Jaisalmer before. I'm going to Jaisalmer, but I've been to other parts of Rajasthan. So I'm excited to now introduce you to my culture, Indian culture, and take you to some of our favorite spots. I'll see you on the next video. So you're going to see a lot of like montage videos of us now on our trip back.
Cue the flight.
Climb. Cue the flight. See ya.
Yeah. I feel a bit cold, so